How you doing, guys? I'm MJ Haggis and this is Snowrunner episode 176 of my Let's Play. If you've seen the last one, you'll have seen that we dropped off a trailer using this Warthog. Did the job. Maybe there was a better truck for the job, but it did the job is the main thing. So what we'll do is, now that it's got no trailer on it, let's just see how it handles to getting back to the garage. The next task after he is back in the garage is we're going to do this very strange things, which is up on the top right. We're going to get the Dawn 71 to its destination. I do have a truck we're going to use for it already lined up. It was already pre-configured. So I thought, well, we'll just use it since it hasn't been out for a while. I'm just wanting to see what this is like with the big fat balloon tyres and how it handles with the mud and the snow. I mean, yeah, balloon tyres will do the job. I mean, this could be possibly quite a useful truck if you're in an area where you haven't got massive turning circles and all that kind of stuff. I mean, it's no slouch when it hasn't got a trailer on it. Okay, let's just stick out of the snow if I can help it a little bit. As I go straight into the deepest part. It's got a reasonable speed in the high ratio. You know, the kind of speed that you could just be comfortable without having to bounce up and down the gearbox if you didn't want to. A little bit of damage, but I'm just kind of keeping my foot to the floor just to see how it copes with bouncing through it all. No real finesse about this, just foot to the floor, see what happens. It's not bad, doesn't get bogged down too much. Probably quite stable considering how much wider its stance is with the balloon tyres, so if you fancied a change, why not? Give it a go. I do think it would make an excellent little support truck for carrying service spare parts or a fuel tank. Oh. Whoopsie. That was quite a bounce. It is, I was just going to say, it's quite fast and flighty when you're in automatic. And that's what happens when you do that. Right, we'll get this in the garage. I'll show you. This is what it's got for the back. It's got just the maintainer, the 502 tyres, wee single sideboard, yeah. The fuel carrier for 600 litres, probably handy. There are better, clearly, as in the Phoenix. A loading crane, not too sure what you would use that for. Had low, well, you've just seen that one, and the it's got trunk repair on the roof. That's quite a nice little add-on. We should certainly add that on right now, so I don't forget in the future. So that's got 60 fuel, 2 tyres, and 150 repair parts. That's nice. And that's all you've got for the add-ons, frame add-ons. Okay, anyway, enough about that. Let's get this guy parked up. And we're going to take out this guy, Tatra T813. It's already got the ramp on the back, and it's also got, I'll quickly show you it, sorry. This guy doesn't have much to choose from as well, but the roof rack carries 450 spare parts and 160 fuel. That's decent. And then obviously the articulated towing platform. So let's get underway. I reckon we'll get the Dawn 71 on that, no problem at all. Oh, it's snowing again. Now, does this guy have rear steering? I don't think he does. No, doesn't look like he does, so. Can't remember when we used this guy before. Five auto gears, and he's got the snow gearbox, Snowrunner gearbox. That's his foot to the floor. It's not bad. I tend to lose control if I go much faster anyway, so it's probably not a bad thing that I can't go much faster. Carrying the extra fuel, which was 160 litres on top of his massive tank of already 380 litres, this guy can go a fair distance. And even with the all-wheel drive on, we're still getting around about 10 litres a minute, which is not bad at all. I mean, I don't know what it would be like if he's towing a big heavy trailer, but we're going uphill. See, it's even dropped back down to 8 and then to 12, so averaging about 10. The main thing when you're using that kind of fuel is how much progress you're making. Are you moving still quite quickly, or are you just guzzling fuel but going nowhere fast? Well, he's off to that one. The landscape just threw me off to the side there. Yeah, he's not bad. 7.5, give or take, without the all-wheel drive on. Barely moving along. I'm comfortable with that. Now we'll see what his capabilities are in the water. Once we've picked him up, I did show it in the last episode where we're going with it, but I'll show you again because we haven't been there. I want to set up some waypoints because I will get lost. There might be a couple of alternative routes that I'm not fully aware of yet. Right. Again, the all-wheel drive just seems to... It's not... You don't feel it's powering very well for all-wheel drive. Likes to drop down to first gear. Okay, let's go left, then right. No conscious effort to make any particular route across there. This is just head for the pickup point roughly. Really I'm heading for that little bit there because I know that's where you have to go. Now this is a slow, muddy section, so this will be a nice little test for it. Still clearly trying to spin the wheels and the water's jumping through the load bed there, cleverly. No problems with the snorkels are way up on the roof, so I'd like to think we're not going to get flooded out, and I know we're crossing water. Okay, Little Dawn 71, where are you? There he is. Should probably... oh, let's have a look. I haven't done this before. Put the beacons on. We're in recovery mode. Emergency services are here. Right, we'll get them out the water and over these stones to begin with. And then we'll get them on the loading bay. Ooh, okay, got all-wheel drive required. Lined up pretty good. So, control evacuator. Interesting name. Underneath there. Quite steep, however. Don't think it'll be a problem. Now, can we move this from side to side, the evacuator? Move. Oh, you can. See, that's quite clever. So obviously not all the winch points are right centralised. Centralised? Is that even a word? Centralised. That's quite good. And we want to pull it in. Can we pull it in now? Ah, okay, that's better. Nice. That's him up to the stops. And now we want to do it again and get him on. He's another melted little Dawn, isn't he? Okay, and we can release the winch and pack him up. He ain't going anywhere. Okay, next task. Set a route. Let's have a look where we're going. We're going to go basically right the way back to here, I think. We've got to get up to this waterfall house. I have no idea. That looks dodgy because there's no, doesn't seem to be any way through the trees anywhere there. And there seems to be like a clearing through here. Not that we're going to the workforce, but I'm just looking for potential future jobs. And that looks possibly shallow there. So we're going all the way up towards this gateway. So we'll set a waypoint for there. Question is, how do we get there? Do we follow the road? Kind of does seem to be the logical thing to do. So maybe then... what's the easiest way to get up onto that road? Ah, looks like we're going to have to take the road. Okay. After that, it's fairly obvious. Whoa, sorry, spin the map around. Just want to put that there. Don't want that one there for sure. Okay, yeah, that'll do. We'll assess it after that. Oh, night time's getting in. Where's the sun? Yeah. We'll get underway and then I'll reset the time for a slightly brighter trip, I think. We'll just maybe get across the water and then we'll reset it. Certainly no balloon tyres, but these mud ones should be more than capable of anything we really throw at it. If we really follow those tracks, where do they lead? I'm just going to follow these tracks. It might be a better route than going all the way where the waypoint is. Come on, up a gear. Interesting. I know we've been here at some point. We've cut through with one of the trucks heading for the road. I just can't remember exactly where we cut through. Come on, get the next gear. We're over-revving all over the place. Better. Oop, oop. Okay, we're kind of up against that stone. Definitely not done this route before. Possibly a shortcut. Now where are we going? I think we're going right, aren't we? Here's the fuel station. That's a fuel station, so there. Get rid of that one. Should we pick up some fuel just on the en route? Be the sensible thing to do. That's just over 100 litres used to go and pick up the Dawn. Yeah, we'll sleep at the fuel station and we'll make way in the afternoon. We'll have a good long lie-in, so it's nice and bright. Yeah, that's a clever place to park there, isn't it? Right across everything. Close that. And skip time. So 1 o'clock, we've just had our lunch. Yeah, beautiful day. we've left the waypoint somewhere. Oops. I know where I'm going at the moment anyway. Basically follow the road. He's struggling there. Come on. That is a steep road though, I'll give it that. Come on. Doesn't like getting out of first gear. There we go. I'm surprised they didn't ask us to fix the Dawn up before we brought it back to them. Excuse me. It's a nice little feature that they brought with the towing ramps, because there was an awful lot of jobs prior to that where you were picking up vehicles. Where are you off to? Yeah, picking up vehicles. You had to tow them or crane them into the back of the load bed. That was quite a nice little add-on. Jumping at the cab since we're on the road, shouldn't be too bouncy. I say that just as we get towards the end of the asphalt. Interesting cabin. I think we've been inside this one. Gear sticker way up on the dash. I need a little bit of diff lock as well here. That doesn't look too bad. Oh, that was an emergency stop. I think we hit a tree. Yes, we did. Okay, it's going to get bouncy. Maybe we should go back outside the cab before we're all feeling a bit queasy. Come on, little truck, get out of first gear. There we go. You're going to go. The good thing with the in-cab view is you get a better visual representation of any of these little bumps, whereas outside you might just miss it and end up on your side like I tend to do. And see, have you got a bed in this? You can see us sleeping the night in it again. I don't really want to go into that snow, but it's a test. Isn't this the bit where we had to reverse back out of with the Ank 38 Mark 38 civilian? Yeah, I'm sure it was. You just fire out the winch from the cab. Okay, let's go back outside. Look at it, just keep, it jumps out of first gear and goes straight back into it. Yep, done it again. Okay, we're moving now. Nope, back down to first gear. Getting bumpy. We know that this is going to be short-lived asphalt. We're going to be onto the dirt again probably very soon. Like so. Guess the budget ran out. Hello, anybody in? Cup of tea? Yeah, okay, I'll keep going. Oh, drop-off points appeared on the HUD. Oh, hold on a second, let's... Got a junction. Let's get rid of the waypoints we haven't used. There's a junction here. Yeah, we definitely want to follow left. Nice and easy. Sometimes a wee tap on the shift button, which is kind of like the clutch, makes it jump into the next gear. Okay, that's a muddy bog. Can you go around it? You probably could, but he is probably into that nasty snow. So let's just stick to the road. Loosely termed as a road. I hope they pay well for this dawn after all of this. Come on. I've just glanced at the time of taking crikey. Normally I'd obviously do an edit and we'll get much further down the road, but just because of the new truck and the add-on and just wanting to keep you with me because that's a let's play, isn't it? But, oh, time has just gone so fast. The drop-off point is not far away, we just need a route across. That looks kind of shallow there. We have a look. I feel like This could be as good a place as any if I don't fall over. I'll head upstream just a little in case that current's really strong. Okay, this could be ropey. This could be very ropey. Any other crossing points? Okay, yeah, not crossing at that waterfall. So that's what that is. That's a huge waterfall. Guess it's got to be here then. That is deep. Yep, that's one for the snorkels, but it's worked. Happy with that. The dawn shall be delivered. Turn, 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 turn. Okay, maybe there's another crossing there. Oop. Just there's tracks, so maybe that was where you're supposed to take them through. But we're here. Hey! Oh, didn't even have to unload them. Happy with that. 6,650. Right, that's cheap. Thanks for your help. Here for your trouble. I'll see about some repairs. Yeah, you better. Do the thing was in a horrific state. Right, guys. We managed it. That's about half an hour or so. Nice wee side pass just to test out the Tatra T813. Even if the beacon's going. Yeah, not bad. Let's put the engine off. I will probably have to get this guy back off air kind of thing. And we'll move on to the next task. Oh, we've got one lit up already. Up the mountains. Interesting. That's more logs and planks. Yikes. Okay, guys, if you enjoyed that little extra mission, get the dawn back. Use of the Tatra, if you like that. So if you enjoyed that, guys, hit the wee thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and the notification bell will let you know when the next one comes out. Leave a comment, see what you think. Tell me, you like the Tatra? I will respond to you, please do. Anyway, thanks again for watching, guys. See you again soon. Bye for now.